Hello, it's time to talk about dragon skills. There's been quite a few questions coming up here and there about how skills actually work. So let's get right to it. How this works is that as you level your cute little dragon up, you get access to skill slots. As you can see, I still haven't unlocked Elder or Ancient on this account. So once I do that, I will be able to use even more skills. From the beginning, you start with one skill, and then as you level your dragon, you get more and more slots to fill with cards of skills, really. And how you get these skills is primarily through the Explore. I send mine out for 12-hour explorations all the time, and it comes back with a bunch of stuff. And in the chests it comes back with new skills. You can also get some via the drawings. You can dig this one and that one. You also get one free advanced draw every day, and you get I think it's 5 of these normal draws quite fast, and then you also get 5 digs that you can do for 50k gold every day, so you can just keep digging this one. As you can see, I've already done mine, so I can't show how that shows. Anyways, but what about upgrading skills? As you could see, I have a gold skill, a couple of blues, and a purple right here. People often wonder, what do you do to upgrade these? And should you upgrade them? And the short answer on all of this is yes, upgrade the skills you use. There's no harm in upgrading skills at all, really. The thing is that you always get these bonus stats depending on if it's +1, +2, and so on, all the way to +9, where you get the biggest buff that I'm aware of. The buff is tied to the rarity of your skill, so a blue skill will get a certain amount, purple will be better, and the gold will be best. And the green is kind of the starter up that you can use until you find a better one. So to show a little bit how this upgrading process works, I have prepared a couple of skills here, if I can just find them. Here's a Bowman Defense, a green card, that I've upgraded to +1. And then I have Bowman Defense here, which is not upgraded. So I'm just gonna show what happens if I would choose this one and upgrade and say I wanna use a green card. You can see it added 30 points to the experience of that card. Nothing really fancy going on there. Green cards are worth 30 points, blue cards are worth 60, epic ones or purples are 120, and legendaries are worth 240, just straight off the bat. But then you might wonder, what if I would do it the other way around? Take this non-upgraded card or skill and upgrade it with this one. Well, same thing. Doesn't matter which one you take, you still end up with 30 points into the +1 category, because all of the experience that this skill has is transferred over to the one you are upgrading, plus the extra points for the rarity of the card, so green, blue, purple, or gold. This means that it's always a good idea to keep upgrading the skills that you're using, because you're not really losing any points in the process. You're losing cards, so don't use cards that you plan, or skills that you plan to use later. Don't use those in the upgrading process, because you will lose the card that you put into this upgrade box when you're upgrading a skill, and I can demonstrate that. If we take this, sorry, let's do it. If we take this skill and then go to the upgrade and send in another one of these bowman defenses, see, I get the 30 and it's marked with a check mark right there. And then when I press upgrade, then it's gone. Now I don't have the unupgraded version, the extra card of the bowman defense, because it got eaten up and I got the extra points into the experience here. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Yes, and then we're into the rarities. As you can see, these guys give a lot more when you use them for upgrades, but they also need more when you're upgrading them. So if you take this one, which is a bowman defense, and then this one was a bowman defense, if I use that one that is +1 with 30 points of experience into the +1 and send it into the upgrade, you can see it also became +1, but it didn't get the extra 30 because the blue ones require way more experience points. And if I just remove that, as you can see here, you need 120 experience points for the first level of a blue one, whereas a green one requires 60. So it's a double up of the required experience points for every level for every color. So green is cheap, blue is double, purple is double that, and then the legendaries or golds are double the purples. But when push comes to shove, like now that I've actually shown what I was planning to show with these two, what I would do when I get a blue one, just take that one, upgrade, and send in the duplicates you have of lower qualities to upgrade that one instead. Hit upgrade, and bam, there we go. Now we have 30 points. Sorry about that. Into the level, and it's also +1, which you can see here that the stats increased from 190 to 290. And this is the process you're gonna be doing all the time until you have basically all your lovely skills in legendary quantity, which will take a while because they're pretty hard to find. So just to go for a too long didn't read or hear version of this whole upgrade process, yes, it's always beneficial to upgrade the skills you're using, regardless of if it's green, blue, purple, or gold, since you can always push those upgraded points into the next card and the next card and the next card until you have the gold quantity. Finally, I also need to talk about different types of skills. As you can see, there are army skills, there are gathering skills, there's defense, there's attack. Basically, you will want to keep, if not one of each, but in one of most of the different skills to use in different scenarios to match what's going on with your account in general, with research and everything like that. Because say you have invested a lot into attack in your military research and you're gonna do some PvP, well then you might want to pop in some defense skills such as health or general defense on your dragon to balance out. Or maybe you want to add some more attack if you're high on defensive stats. Or maybe you're going out to farm for your gear, or farm for gold, farm for grain, whatever you're farming for. Then maybe you want to put on some general farming gathering bonuses, maybe pop in grain gathering if you're going for grain, gold gathering for gold, so on and so forth. So basically it's situation dependent what skills you're gonna use on your dragon, because those points are gonna matter in the long run, as with everything else. And last but not least, don't be afraid to assign skills or learn skills, because you can always unlearn a skill if you're not gonna use it. For example, if I say I'm not gonna do anything where I need infantry defense, I can just pop it out and it's still in my inventory, so I can always learn it again and it's not gonna lose its stats. So right now maybe I wanna go farming, then I'll pop in a little grain gathering bonus instead. And then when I'm done with that, I just pop that one out again and relearn the infantry defense one. So I think that all in all covers most of the questions that can arise about this new dragon system, but this should give you a good start as to how you're gonna play it. Thanks for watching!